Mm, ah, finally, at the end of the day, I'm feeling better. Woke up feeling like shit. My neck was all screwed up this morning and headache and all that stuff. And I had one appointment today. Went to that, and then I had to go to my mailbox because yeah, I was the. There's somebody there. I'll give it a minute, and so yeah, I had a bad day today, headache and stuff. Had to take my sumatriptofan for breakfast, and by 2 in the afternoon, I was okay to go. Yeah, I had to go pre-surgery appointment just to the paperwork with the administrators or whatever for my surgery. Boy, somebody came in and left really quick. What was that? There must be a bad connection. They'll be back. So once we get a couple people in here, then I'll start talking about what I was going to talk about. But we only got two, so let's see if we get a few more people before, so I don't have to repeat things forever. But there's three, three. We're at three. Oh, was busy day. Well, rough day. Had the headache gone or mostly gone, and went to appointment. Then I had to go to the mailbox because I didn't win the T-shirt contest. I got second place, thanks to Dale. Well, probably would have been first place if no voting was done on Dale's website, because all the voting done on Dale's website was completely no good. It's like he threw out more votes than he counted, and he was promoting a certain entry there, the winning entry, of course, because he threw out votes for everything else, including people who had made entries and couldn't vote on their own stuff. But the one thing, Rick McDonald, I think he works on Old McDonald's farm out there in Illinois, you know. But he came up with, and they had second prize and stuff, and I got second. I had second and third prizes, but I got the second prize and had picked that up in the mailbox today. My monkey's wearing it. See, you got the get her off the monkey. So I got this mailbox, or this out of my mailbox today from Rick McDonald. Thank you, Rick. This cool backpack's got a pocket here and stuff in there. You can put your pencils and things in here. And you put your phone in there, and looks like it should hold it down pretty good. So I have a problem with zippers on backpacks will open and stuff. We'll see how this one does. Looks like it has is this the computer compartment? Yeah, there's a computer compartment in there. Sometimes I bring my computer with me if I can, because I can use the GPS on the computer even where there isn't a GPS or a cell phone signal. Cell phone GPS is going to really screw you up in a canyon. But it has that pocket and stuff. And on the inside here, open up this one. He put some stuff in here like this is a little portable flashlight. It has a clip on there, so you can clip it on and onto the backpack or onto a tree branch or whatever. A little headlight thing for your head. I think I got one right here too. Where's that one I just had out? Oh, here it is. Yeah, see, it's like this. It's like this blue one I got. Same thing. I gotta look for these. I think you gotta get the special little batteries for them to replace the batteries. But I got this months ago and it's still working. So I use it under my table. So I've got the. Well, let's keep going through this first. There's more stuff in here. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. That's cool. Some paracord. Is you never know when you gotta like tie the dog up, or maybe you catch Sasquatch. You want to tie Sasquatch up out there, or Tin Man, Bigfoot hunter. Big guy looks like Santa Claus. There's that in there. What else is in here? Reach in here. There's a first aid kit, little mini first aid kit. I don't think there's a tourniquet in there though. Yeah, but sometimes you're walking along and you get a stick, will get you and take a chunk of your forehead off, or top of your head up there. Might need a Band-Aid. Jack needs a Band-Aid. What is this? We'll say that last thing. Couple of little carabiners. And a emergency poncho. Thank you, Rick. It's cool. What brand is this? It's hard to. Eastport Outdoor Company. And it's got a couple. Well, it's got that big pocket. It's a whole thing in there. Is there anything on that? No. And there's another pocket in front of that here. And it's just a big open compartment. No pockets inside it. So, that's a neat backpack. You got orange stripes so the hunters can see you. But it's camo with orange stripes. Is that it's if you're doing camo, you don't do orange stripes, I guess. But yeah, it's a neat backpack. I'm not hiding from snipers. I'm hiding from bears, right? Oh, and let's put this. I'll put it in this pocket. Yeah, so I got that from Rick McDonald. Thank you, Rick. It's nice. Very, very nice consolation prize. And so I guess this is an advertisement for Eastport backpacks. And it's got a couple of things here. You put your beer in there. It's big enough to hold a big, tall can of beer. So you can celebrate when you find the treasure. There's one on the other side, too. Sometimes you find other things while you're out there. You might stick that in there. It's raining here. At 11:25 p.m. It's raining and 38 degrees here right now. Put your chest in it. Put the chest in, yeah. And as far as where the treasure is, I mean, when I went to my P.O. box, well, this morning I went outside and I could see we had some sunshine here in this part of the valley, and it was windy as hell. It's still windy. I went and turned my generator off just before I started because the wind got up 15, 20 miles an hour, and now it's 13. So, and it's raining. So the wind was because the rain was on the way here, I guess. But 13 keeps power on good. And so anyhow, I went to the doc. I went to talk to pre-surgery people, to set that up for next week, and then I went up to my PO box out in Del Norte, and before I got to Monte Vista, there was snow on the ground, and by the time I got to Del Norte, the snow was 6 to 9 inches of snow on the ground, and they had big piles of snow in the middle. I mean, make a left turn, you had to you had to stop and look around that pile of snow before you finished your left turn, because they pile the snow in the middle of the road, so they don't have to pile it on the sidewalk, I guess. But so I went to the PO box and had a prescription to sign for Lyrica. It's always, oh, hey, you got to sign for Lyrica. Come on. Yep, that's what it is. and they send you all this paperwork with the. I mean, I get this. I've had this paperwork sent to me every month. I get this same paperwork pile of, It's like I thought they had a paper reduction thing, all the warnings and side effects and stuff that bag in the trash. I don't even take that paperwork out of the bag. I grab bills out of there. Big waste of wasted effort and money, and put that stuff in there. But I was going to talk about the tubes have a thing, completion backwards principle, where they say to play both sides of the album at the same time. It's kind of like playing the top part and the bottom part of the poem at the same time. Well, what happened to that paper? Let's use a full piece of paper. Oh well. So you take the top and bottom part of the poem, boom, put them together. Maybe you look through put some light up to it and see what it says. It says something. Oh, those are speeds. I was calculating my video speed for the red light thing. So you read the second half and the first half together, whatever. The other thing, completion backward principle, is reverse engineering. You start from the end result and work your way back to how to from the end result to, and so you go backwards from the completion, which he said his car would be parked at the Denver Museum. Why would his car be parked at the Denver Museum? Nature and Science. Why not the Wyoming Museum of Nature and Science, or the Montana Museum, or the New Mexico? Why the Colorado Museum of Nature and Science? He's telling you that the treasure's in Colorado. So you can deduct, boom, you've narrowed it down to one state, because the final thing is in Colorado. Why would it be at the Colorado Museum of Nature? Because it has something to do with Colorado. Yeah, winter's late. It's raining here, but by the time I got the west side of the valley, it was covered with snow. And if you go and then you go up in the mountains, it's even more. I mean, they got snow 10 feet deep up there. That treasure ain't gonna be. The snow ain't gonna be melted off maybe till May or middle of May. Who knows? I was up there last winter, not near as much snow as this winter, and there was when I went to that canoe thing, there was too much snow there, and that was the end of March or early April, and there's a lot more this year. So the completion back, you figure, you starting from the end. if it's going to be at the Museum of Nature and Science in Denver, then they're telling you that the treasure's in Colorado. And the other thing, that the 200-foot searcher, you got to look at that 200-foot searcher thing. Why is there so few people, supposedly a few, but that if it was in Yellowstone, there would have been hundreds of people within 200 feet. Yellowstone's been, it's been mopped by searchers. The Yellowstone has been, cleansed and gone over with a fine-tooth comb by searchers. I mean, it's not in Yellowstone. They would have found it. There's too many people searching there. It's someplace that there isn't a lot of interest. And Colorado is the state that has the fewest searchers. I don't know why. It's got a lot more mountains than Wyoming. It has 57 of the 72 peaks over 14,000 feet are in Colorado. That was just so I read an article about if it's flat, it'd be big as Texas. There was avalanche up near Aspen that covered a mile of the half mile or a mile of the valley, and you imagine that feet pile up, and if there was a road going through it, I don't know, but I think there was one person got killed in that avalanche or something, some backcountry skier. I don't know how they know that. So, I mean, a big pile of snow, the guy buried in there. I don't know. How do you, unless you've seen him get swallowed by the avalanche, you wouldn't have a clue where to look for him in the avalanche. Or maybe they're just missing since it. So, yeah, mostly I had to make a video because I just picked up the backpack that Rick McDonald sent me, the Illinois Goes. That's better than getting a t-shirt, free t-shirt. That's for sure. And I think Rick came out of Rick's pocket, Yeah. Nice. Thank you, Rick. And I was laser engraving some rocks yesterday. There was buffalo. And there's a little buffalo on the other side. I thought it was going to be bigger. And so I did a bigger one on the other side. And here's Forrest Fenn. On stone. And what's this one? This one's the that's an owl. Is it upside down? I don't know. Maybe it's upside down. Is that? I don't know. No. It was right side up this way. It's hard to see. A little shine on it. Might see it a little easier. But he's got a figure of, where'd that one go? Oh well, there he is. See, this is Mark Twain playing with a Tesla sparking thing inside the silhouette of Yoda. Triple gurus, huh? Yeah. And where's the other one? There it is. I tried to put the Forrest Fenn on the back side of it, but it didn't burn on the back. It was the mammoth. So I'll take was planning on leaving some of these up there, but somebody said they wanted to buy. How much for the buffalo? I don't know. Probably cost me $6, $7 just to ship it. I ship a tube with a poster in it, and it's like $7, $8. It's crazy. It's post office gone nuts. Yeah, woke up sick with a headache and my neck, it's like a bag of rocks. If you took a bag of rocks and moved it around, they grind, and yeah, that's how my neck was this morning. And I took 200 milligrams of sumatriptophan, and that fixed me up. Yeah, I got some hot tea and medication, and then the rest of the day I was kind of Walmart, I'm walking around. Oh, it's like a bomb went off in my brain or something. But I don't drain blood until next Monday. And I got a bunch of these I went Dollar Trees. I got a bunch of little sticky notes because it's like, when's my next appointment? When's the next appointment? And so I use, like, what I got? Yellow for the dentist, green for the orthopedic, red for blood cancer doctor. For $1, I got all these 6 different little things here. So I've got, what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 appointments. Put the next ones at the top. What's the next one? Okay. So, because sometimes I don't realize the appointment's coming up. So I've got that in order to organize myself a little better. What's that screw? That might work over there in that window. Yeah, completion backwards principle. Start at the end and work your way back to the beginning. Or, like, when Forrest said that you'll know that you started in the right place when you find the treasure, you'll know where you started. And when I found the Stout-Hearted Men sculpture, I go, aha! I've been wondering where the hell they were. And they have a fire, and the gypsies have a fire. They're either end. Those are either end. Except the one where Warm Waters Halt is down the hole. But this is down the rabbit hole. I'm deep into the rabbit hole. All this people, oh man, that's, it's imaginary. It's a lot of abstract, and I see Peter Max in it basically and stuff, and I really like what the artificial intelligence has made wonderful art out of it. Caught up in seeing, yeah. I'm live. One of my fans has sent me them with their Double Blazes shirts, with their middle fingers up, and it's catching on. People are learning what Double Blaze is, but Double Blazes, people, oh, he's flipping me off. No, it's the truth in the poem. There's 2 blazes. It's just that way. It turns out that, yeah. And I came up with it because I found the 2 middle fingers somewhere around the middle of all the other blazes. His father was busy lighting candles. Those are blazes. Yeah, busy lighting candle, plural, multiple blazes, some of them at both ends. So that explains, the final blaze. There's a beginning blaze, and they're both in the book. It shows you the gypsies with the campfire, the stout-hearted men with the campfire, positive and negative, men, women, men in one shot and women in the other one. It's dark and light, alpha, omega, beginnings and ends, and all that stuff. And when you find the end, you know where the beginning was. That's where what I know where it is from my pictures, but the place is buried in snow, and it's like gotta wait. And then there's that where warmwatershalt.com or yeah, and where warm waters halt with the wavy line, or where warm waters and wavy line halt.com. And that one had the V with it, he's always a Jewish Star of David. It's like, no, that's a bullet hole. It's not a Star of David, that's a bullet hole. And that's not Jackie Cooper. Jackie Cooper was the kid in Treasure Island. I got blood man nose. He was the kid in Treasure Island. It was Jackie Cooper, and Gary Cooper is the actor who was in For Whom the Bell Tolls and a Farewell to Arms, and I think he did a Broadway or something of Catcher in the Rye even. I gotta blow my nose together. Had one of them harmonica leaves in there, I was talking, it was humming up way up here. Oh, and this one here, can you see it? It's a bear. You see his feet on the bottom? A laser printer on a rough rock. And you see, I printed a bear on there, but if you picked up this rock, you wouldn't know, But there is actually a bear printed on the rock. Some of their art I've found is just like that. Thought there were some other figures on there after I put the bear on there. It might, but that's his foot. And these are his feet on the bottom. And it's his snout there. But he had designs inside him. That's how I got the idea to put Mark Twain inside of Yoda. So, using that completion backwards principle, if the car is going to be at the museum in Denver and stuff, it has something to do with Colorado. It has nothing to do with Yellowstone and all that stuff. If it has something to do with Yellowstone, his car would be parked at the Cody Museum. So I had to talk about all that stuff to show the pack that Rick McDonald sent me for second prize for t-shirt contest. And head's feeling a lot better. My head was sick this morning. Oh, what it is, a pillow. I think I need to sleep with a neck brace. And pottery in the canyon of the ancients. Yeah, some of these, when you're looking at these I picked up. I see this stuff real good, and I can tell. Oh, those are mammoths, or they were elephants. No, they're mammoths because they didn't have elephants here. They had mammoths here. They wouldn't know, and it has to be at least 13,000 years old because of all the mammoth figures. But some people, you show them the stuff, and they're seeing all kinds of other things, and but maybe their eye isn't as trained as mine. I'm pretty good with separating colors and stuff. I can see the separation in the colors and the shapes in the thing, even if it's um, like this. I can see that's a head with an ear and an eye and a nose and a mouth, and it's pretty obvious to me. And there's people hugging each other, and the other thing that throws people off is, okay, there's a mammoth sculpture, but then there's humans hugging it. Okay, so the humans are on top of it, and so it distorts what's behind it. You got to look at it in a three-dimensional. You got a 2D. My stuff's pretty 3D though, but you got a 2D thing, and trying to make a 3D out of it, like a magic eye and stuff, and see what's in front and what's behind. Like even the thumbnail for this video, I just noticed there's another bigger head behind the head that's up in front, because you don't notice the one in the back because the head in the front is in front of the other one's, half of the other one's face. And then there was the other little face to the right of the big head on the thumbnail. That it's just, there's just one after another, rows of people, and the wall will have one figure that's the whole height of the canyon of the wall, and then there's another figure makes up a leg, and another figure makes up the other leg, and maybe his shoulder is an elephant head with a trunk for the arm. You can tell the end of the elephant trunk because it's a two-finger grabber, like the mammoth. The end of their trunk was like that. They could grab things. They basically had a hand on the end of their trunk. Could probably paint better Indian elephants and stuff. Because they got a little pinch on the end of theirs, but it doesn't have as long a grabber. So I don't have anything else to talk to. I just wanted to come on and thank Rick for that backpack and stuff. Phew. I look at my art. How you doing, Big Whoopee? I was just about to get out of here. 'Cause, I'm kind of tired today. I took a nap like 8 o'clock. Went to sleep till about 10 this evening because I wasn't feeling like making a video because I'm so drained from that headache I had this morning. And my teeth are, either side of the one they pulled is like killing me. It's not infected or anything, it's just nerve pain. Say they use the teeth next, the one they're pulling, they use the teeth next to it to pry it out. And I think they cracked the one to the front of it. And, one thing funny, I got. I hope you feel bad. Yeah, when I go to the dentist, I go to the dentist, and I didn't know I was going to get a Brazilian. My dentist is Brazilian. Yeah, female dentist that she worked hard to become a dentist. She had to, kind came up here, good immigrant, kind of immigrants you want. Come up here and be a dentist, But she's married to an American. But it's a funny joke. Go to the dentist and I got a Brazilian. Yeah. Yeah, the hot tea, the hot helps, kill any germs, bacteria. So, then I don't go to the dentist for another. I gotta call and make a second appointment. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 weeks before I go again. I told him, you gotta go fast. I've got to call in and make a second appointment. So I probably should call in and make a 3 appointments. Because I wanted to get it done, and but the pace they go, it's like it's going to be next year before, and I don't want to be that long without them. And because those two, the two got to go too probably. I know the back one, and so it's like they're going to have to give me some posts on the bottom. I'd rather have the posts. Teeth have been paining me quite a bit the last few years. They were okay up till I got about 55, and man, it's Social Security doesn't give you enough to go to a regular, like that one dentist wanted. He was talking like $18,000. Nope. Nope. That's more than I get in a year. But I'm getting it all done for $300. And I think that's mostly the extractions, the and stuff, the dental work. But yeah, if they have to, it's when you go on all your life with all your teeth, and all of a sudden they start cracking and breaking and crowns falling out, and oops. Okay, I may as well just get a whole new set. Look like Hollywood. And they're probably the cheaper set. I'm gonna tell them I don't want miniature teeth. I don't want teeth for a 5'2" person. I want teeth for a 6'2" Neanderthal. And then I'll have to, if you got dentures, get a 3D printer and make copies of your teeth. Yeah. And you can buy the little veneers to put on the 3D print, and there you go, you're done. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting, I got a lot of them on the top, but they're just patched, and I got a big hole. They got to take this one, the front one here, because it's got a hole it cracked open in the back and up in the gum, and so they got to take. If you got to take that one, give me a whole set, make it all match. Just give me a whole set. Gums feel real nice, and you don't bite your tongue with your gums, 6-mile-an-hour wind right now, 36 degrees. It's raining a little bit. was raining. I don't hear any right now. Oh, turn that heater off. It's 68 inside. I'm sweating. It's so warm. That's a nice thing now. Now that it's not getting down to 10 and 5 and 0 at night, I can heat the place up, turn that heater off for an hour or two, or I turn it off before I go to bed, and I wake up, it's 40 degrees inside. It ain't bad because I'm covered up in mink blankets. Oh, my tooth hurts. Orajel don't help for anything. I mean, you might. It'd be better than Orajel is if you know somebody with a little snow, that would be perfect. Just for dental pain. Oh, somebody mentioned the Forrest Fenn video where him and where he's buying where he's buying that Sitting Bull's peace pipe, and that he had a corncob pipe in his back pocket. Oh, maybe yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Numbs it. Yeah. Okay, I'll try that. I don't know. I got this extra strength Orajel, and it's thicker than it's like it's thicker than silicone and stuff. It's like there's not enough moisture to get it out of the tube hardly. Um, yeah, it's real thick goo. Uh, so I'm about done. I don't have much to talk about. The completion backward. My brain is fried from my headache this morning. And old cheese. What's old cheese? Old cheese works on teeth. It's like that crater from where they pulled the one out. It's still closing up, and but the teeth on either side of it, it's like, what's all the pain? Oh, it says teeth on either side. It's not the drilling in the bone or anything like that hurts. It's those teeth that they got extra nerves in teeth. Why'd God have to put nerves in teeth? Okay. Well, I'm done because I'm just going to be wondering what I'm going to say next. So, y'all have a good night. And thanks, Rick, for the backpack. Have a great day, week, rest of the week. Great hump day. Those gypsies don't have any he doesn't see anything in the pictures, yet the pictures show you it's double blazes. So yeah, double blazes to Toby and Shilly. Oh. Yeah. There's 4 feet of snow up there. You ain't getting close to it right now. And Forrest says that. He says go in the summer. He doesn't say go in the spring. There are people waiting for spring. You're in Georgia and freaking Florida and even Ohio. What spring is. It's not snowing in late March and stuff in those places. But it still snows up here in the mountains. They got ski areas that stay open until June and July. Down here they don't. You can go up to A Basin, and I used to go skiing at night. And I was skiing at night in a blizzard, and You only know that the slope is here because you see the glowing lights on either side, and you stay in between the lights going down the hill. Yeah, I was in a blizzard skiing at Eldora up near Boulder back in 89, 90. I haven't skied since 97. Um, my back's too messed. My back and neck are too messed up to go skiing anymore. I'm getting a primary care outside the VA, and they'll be able to communicate better with the other I mean, the VA sends me outside the VA for these for my VA primary care says, okay, we refer you to the choice, so you get a doctor outside via go see the specialist, and then the specialists aren't able to communicate with my primary care. It's like not, and I tell my primary and the specialist give have instructions for the primary, and nope, there's a big old they put a big old wall up, stop communication, and what the specialist needs to do is they need to fax the stuff over to the primary care and stuff. They got to fax my prescriptions to the VA and stuff. They want me having antibiotic for my shoulder. They're going to give me a prescription for it right there. Boom, here. Like, is that why don't you pre-order that from the VA so that I have it when at the time of surgery, So I'm going to call them tomorrow and tell them to do that. Because all they got to do is fax my prescriptions to the VA pharmacy, and they'll fill them. And then the Treasury Service will drain money out of my Social Security for that. It's crazy how much they charge for that stuff. We all still under many warnings for more. Yeah, I'm way down at the south end of all the storm's going to be north of me mostly. And my forecast is snow, but the temperature's not really cold enough for it except for tomorrow night. Like it's still 36 here, and I've heard raindrops just half an hour ago. Boy, that teeth hurt. I got another gap matching the top one. Those are my only chewers over back there, and the one's in pain. So, some advanced technology would be great to, Star Trek stuff where they heal stuff. The Chinese supposedly have a way to grow teeth. They can grow them back. So I don't know if they can do that after they've been out for so long. I think they can only do that right after they pull one. You're still in warnings for more. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna get more snow up there. Like the weather comes up, hits the mountain, and it dumps it all on the other side, and that's what you got. I'm in the middle of the valley, and this valley, I swear this valley is described in the stuff about Atlantis. It's a rectangular valley surrounded by high mountain peaks. And you can look at it. Yeah, it's kind of It's oval, but it's rectangular too. So it depends on how they look at it. Oh, and I'm done. Good night. Have a great Tuesday night. I'm gonna pack a bowl. Pack a bowl.